Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I will be ranking every WrestleMania ever. If you hear any background noise, just ignore it. It's just to keep you stimulated like any other human. Also, my voice is a bit squeaky. It doesn't sound like this in real life. Well, to me anyway. But anyway, let's get into this with WrestleMania 1. Alright, so the only match I remember of this is the T.J. Santana Executioner match, which was the first one. I think Roddy Piper may have fought Mr. T in this. I don't remember, but I think they did. But anyway, after that one match, I don't know. I'm not sure if there are any more that I remember. Well, if I don't remember, because I wasn't watching wrestling. I haven't watched wrestling from back here. So, in fairness, just because of back then, and I don't love it because I don't know it, but I don't hate it because I don't know it. So for that reason, I'll put it at a solid C. WrestleMania 2 now. Alright, so WrestleMania 2. Sorry about that, that was just a little thing. I'm not sure about WrestleMania 2. Hold on 1 second, guys. So this is the Hogan Bundy Mania. Hogan Bundy. Was it a worthy match to be main evented? I'm not sure. It's the only one that I can remember, the Hogan Bundy. I bet there are a lot of old school fans out here just like, how dare you not remember any others? But I don't. Just ranking Hogan Bundy, it wasn't an amazing match. And I was pretty good at the end of it. Just for that, I'll give it a D. A D. Alright, WrestleMania 3 now. For WrestleMania 3, I'd have to say. So it's an amazing one. What it is, it's the Ricky Steamboat Macho Man. I was crying at the end of that. It was such a good match. Then we have the Andre Hogan. Isn't that memorable? He gets slammed in it and then just goes slammed in every match since. So it wasn't really a memorable one apart from the Ricky Steamboat Macho Man. I do remember another one, Harley Race versus the Junkyard Dog. I don't remember anything about that though. But that one was entertaining when I first watched it. So for this alone, I'm going to give it a solid A. Solid A. It was an amazing one. I have to give it that. A solid A at the moment. So what I think about this one is it's a pretty entertaining one. I'd suggest going back and watching it. The only thing I can remember about it is the 14-man single elimination match. Where it ended. Spoiler alert, by the way, for all of these. Sorry, I didn't warn you earlier, but Ted DiBiase and Macho Man. Hogan comes in, obviously, and cheats as usual. So he cheats, lets Macho win. Macho wins. And that's basically the entire storyline. Alright, so from that, this is just my opinion, but I give it a B. I give it a B. It's a pretty good. It's a cracking event. I'll give it that. So about this one, the ones I remember is Hercules. I think it was Hercules versus King Naku. I think it was. I'm not positive though. Macho versus Hogan, and Rick Rude versus Ultimate Warrior. Probably one of the greatest matches of all time. One of the 2 times Warrior was ever beaten. For that alone, I gotta give that at least a B. I'm gonna give it an A. Just for the matches that I can remember. I remember 3 of the matches, which is pretty impressive for my memory. So yeah, that one's a pretty good one. Okay, so this one might seem a bit sad, but I only know one match of this. And I think I forgot, no. It's the Ultimate Warrior versus Hogan for the world title. It's a sad thing that I don't remember any of. I think I remember one, Bad News Brown versus Roddy Piper, but it isn't the most memorable of events. The Warrior Hogan, though, that's a cracker. If there were any match that I'd suggest to go back and watch that. It's a cracker, that's a banger. So just for that alone, B. I give it a B. It's a pretty good Mania. Okay, so I saw this one the other day. I actually watched this the other day, and it was one of the greatest events I've ever seen. Slaughter versus Hogan, The Rockers versus King Haku and Barbarian. That was a banger. And plot twist at the end, I did not expect Haku to be pinned. Never. Another banger in that was the Warrior Macho. That was an absolute banger, and not only that, but it was the start of the Undertaker's streak. Talk about a good Mania, and for that alone, this is just because I saw it the other day. There will be biases in this. Just because I saw it the other day and it was a banger. S tier. All right. WrestleMania 8. Sid Hogan, Macho Flair. Probably wasn't the most memorable, although the Macho Flair, I have to give that extra credit, at least another 2 tiers. That was an amazing match. Actually, if I could say any match to go back and watch that. It is an absolute banger. So, for these 2 matches, I don't remember many of these matches. When we get to the Attitude Era, roughly, I'm not going to know a single one. I don't know many. Manias are my thing, though. I love Manias. And we're close to the Mania season. This is probably a Blue Dome WrestleMania, being honest. The 10th. So, for this alone, it's got to take a B. It's got to have a B. Yeah, it's definitely a B, though. You can disagree with these all you want. These are just my opinions. Next one. Alright, so about this one. We got the Yoko Brat. Banger of a match, that. The ending. Not gonna lie, I was a bit disappointed that Brat didn't get the victory. But it did pay off. Yoko won via salt in the eyes. A thing that I didn't like about it, though, is Yoko wins, and he's like an amazing champion. He's so happy that I think he won the title. He may have retained it, I'm not sure. But he wins, and he's happy with Mr. Fuji. And then Hulk Hogan comes down. And he just basically says, I have a push in my contract. Let me go for the world title. And just starts attacking Yoko. Brett doesn't know what he's seeing. So he's like, yeah, go ahead. I can't see. So then, Hogan cheats. Yeah, we're going to keep on going back to this. Hogan cheats to win. Cheats to win against Yoko. With the salt. And after that, isn't an amazing one. Copy that. Yeah, I gotta put it in a C. Isn't an amazing one. WrestleMania 10. Brett, Yoko, pretty good. The second one, the ending again. It was an amazing ending. The fall. The Yoko did the fall. It wasn't an amazing ending, but again, it was a banger of a match, and that's the only one I remember, and I don't know why. So, just for that match alone, it's got to go in the C. It's not amazing, but it's not the worst either. Okay, so Shawn Diesel. It wasn't an amazing match, but it was on the card. Still wrote these cuts as well. It's just I need to go a lot after every WrestleMania. So, it wasn't an amazing match, not gonna lie. Another one was the main event. Probably one of the poorest main events of all time, and I'm not just saying that either. Bam Bam Bigelow versus, I think it was a boxer that you're never gonna see again. It led to Bam Bam being kicked out of the $1 Million Incorporation, though, which was a pretty good storyline moment. But it was a awful card. A lot of people find it the best because that's when they started watching it. But no, it doesn't deserve the best. It's in the E's. It has to be. The Survivor Series that year, though, that was a banger. Ahmed Johnson slamming Yoko. That was amazing. So, this Mania, it isn't the greatest one. It isn't the greatest Mania 12. it's Underhelm's Helm, the Warrior. I was a bit let down. It wasn't amazing, though. It was amazing, the Warrior thing. It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Then again, it was a bit of a letdown at the same time. And the Iron Man match. The Iron Man match. Probably given it one of the greatest moments in all of wrestling history, the Iron Man match. It was so good. A lot of people stopped watching wrestling in 95, and I mean like a lot. Like 100,000. So they didn't get to see this match. Oh, and it was a banger. In fact, it's got to go in the A's. It isn't an S. I have a special one saved, though, because I watched it the other day. Ready for an S. You'll see that in a few minutes. Alright, 13. I don't know a single match in 13. I don't know them. I don't know the matches in it. I don't think I've ever seen a match of it. WrestleMania 13. I don't know them. So I am just going to put that in C. I need to start getting through these a lot quicker. By this time, this video is going to be about 35 minutes long. And for you that are watching the time, it probably is about 30 minutes long. 35. So, yeah. The Taker Kane event. The Taker Kane event. Taker Kane, Sean Austin with Mike Tyson, which was a banger of a match. I have to say, if you haven't seen that, you need to watch it. This Mania, I don't know much about it, so for that I'm going to give it a B. But it is a banger of a Mania. Alright, so, WrestleMania 15. I had to have a look at that one, because I didn't know a single match, and I still don't. 15 to 18, I don't know no matches of them. Not a single one of them. So for that, S. Why would I say S if I've never seen any of them? No, my friends, they've seen quite a few. I doubt anybody has seen every Mania. Actually, probably saying that is getting a bunch of people that have seen it really mad. But I don't know any of these three. I don't know them. So they're all going in the C. There's a lot of C's. Jesus. Okay, next one. The Rock Hogan match in this event. The Rock Hogan. I know quite a few people are interested that have never seen this match. Quite a few. And I'm telling you now that it is one of the greatest matches in all of history. It's so good that it promotes the entire thing to an S. It does, temporarily. I don't know any of the other matches. So for that, it's an A. Because it's an amazing match, but I don't know any of the other matches. 19? Wait, 17? I mean 18. 19 on the other hand. Another thing about 19... Hold on. Yeah, another thing about 19 that I have to say, I don't know a single match. I'm not even gonna bother. I don't know a single match. Right, 19. Yeah, I don't know a single match in it. I don't think I've ever seen one. I've probably seen like all of them and just not known they were Mania 19. But I don't know many. I think it was the Rock Austin. No, that was the last year's one. Yeah, that was 18. So for this, I'm going to put it at a solid C because I don't know it. 19. Probably... Wait, 19? 20. Probably the greatest WrestleMania of all time. The Chris Benoit storyline alone. The Chris coming into Triple H and Shawn winning the Rumble. These two have been battling it for like 4 years now. And then Benoit comes into it, destroys them both, becomes the world champion. He's so happy, he can't believe it. Then we go to the other matches, the Cruiserweight Open match, Ultimo Dragon, Chavo Guerrero, Rey Mysterio. We got a lot of people in this match. And that, I watched that the other day. It's about a 20-minute match, but it is amazing. It's so good. And another match that I watched was the Brock Goldberg. Big letdown. Big letdown. I didn't like that. I did not like that match at all. It was a big letdown. Because it was supposed to be a wrestling match. Like F5, spear, jackhammer F5 over and over again. But no, it was just them walking around the ring for like 20 minutes and then getting into an F5 and a jackhammer, and that was it. It was a big letdown, and that might even turn it into an A. It might turn it into an A. But then we have the Guerrero angle, which brings it straight back up to an S. Because that match is tremendous. It's one of my greatest of all time. Sorry I talked a lot about this, but it deserves an S. 20 and 7. I love them. They're amazing. This one, number 21, John Cena Jbl. Sean fight? Angle, definitely. Sean fought Angle, I think. Batista fought Triple H in a cracking match. Taker fought Orton in a cracking match. And for that, it puts itself into the rankings of number 20. A lot of people haven't seen 20, and I think they made that a huge mistake of not seeing it. 20, 7, and 21 are bangers of manias. This is going to be a 30-minute video, I'm telling you now. So, 22 and 23, I don't know them. I have never seen them. 22 and 23, never seen them. I might watch them later. No, tomorrow maybe. But no, I've never seen them, and for that reason, we all know where they gotta go. I'm not gonna downgrade them to a D just because there's no Ds. No, they don't deserve Ds. If I've never seen them, then they deserve a C. They don't deserve an F because if I've never seen them, I don't know if I hate them or not, but I also don't know if I love them or not. So I can't give them an S. There's been no F so far, so I'm being a little nice. But trust me, there will be. 24. Edge Taker in this event. 24. A banger. I know I've been saying a lot of matches are a banger, but this deserves to be top grade. And then it goes back. I would have put it at about an A. And then we have the Floyd Mayweather. I think it's Floyd Mayweather. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Big Show, which takes it down to a D. And I'm not just saying that. It is an awful match. Edge and Taker did this wonders. Otherwise it'd be an F, I swear. Well, wait a minute. I made a mistake there. Was I saying 23 the entire way? It's 24. It's 24. What on earth did I do there? Okay, so for WrestleMania 25, the two I remember, Taker Shawn, Orton Triple H, Cracker, Shawn, Taker, takes it up about two tiers. So just for that reason, you know what I'm going to do? It is an S. It isn't an S. It doesn't deserve S. It deserves A. It deserves A. Okay, so this one, the Orton Cody in the Ted DiBiase. That was surprising that they would actually book that, because I know Vince, and he doesn't care about new talent. He just wants Orton in the main events always. But it was an amazing match. There, it wasn't the greatest of all time, but it was pretty good for its timing. And there was another one, but I forgot. I forgot what the other match was. I think it was Jericho Edge. I don't know the world title match anyway, but I think Jericho Edge was one match in it, and it's the CM Punk ladder match as well. Another CM Punk ladder match, amazing. I think it's 26. It's not an amazing one, but it deserves a B. It did deserve a B. 27. 27. The Triple H Undertaker. Do I need to say any more? Do I? I don't feel like I do. The Triple H Undertaker says it all for me. So with the 20s, amazing time for S grades them. The 10s didn't get a single one, but the 20s in the other round. So CM Jericho for the world. It's not a memorable match, but it is pretty good. The CM drunk thing, that is pretty good. Another match, I forgot the other match. I forgot it. No, I didn't. It was the Cena Rock match. The first Cena Rock match. Once in a lifetime, apparently. It wasn't amazing, that match. But obviously I think Cena lost. But obviously The Rock overcomes everything, as usual. So, 28. The CM, just CM being in a mania, being able to be in a mania, it really upset me, because he's the world champion, and he finally gets to be in, like, a massive mania as a world championship, and you expect him to be at the top, you expect him to be the main event, but then Cena and The Rock just take the Fists of Fury, and so like, no, CM doesn't get a title match for the main event, which really upset me. So for that, it's got to have a C. It has to. Sorry. Next one, 29. Taker CM. It was a memorable match, being honest. Rock Cena, number one. It wasn't a memorable match. I think this was the Triple H Brock Lesnar, unless I just said it like 20 minutes ago, or like 2 minutes ago. And if I did, I'm sorry. But these matches were big letdowns. And I mean huge letdowns. I'm putting this one at a D. D, definitely. Definitely. Okay, 30. Orton. Was it Orton Triple H? No, it wasn't. I can't remember much about this one. But Brock Taker. The end of a physical era. This is when wrestling started to lose fans. But probably the most depressing thing of all time that happened in wrestling. Also the greatest, though. The greatest. So for that alone, A. It deserves an A. And I know it looks like that I've just been given A's and C's loads, but it's not that. It's just about how big the WrestleMania say they are. Because there's only 4 of them. Only 4. Alright, next. Whoa, why did I open a new tab? Whoa. Alright, I thought that's the video that I was uploading later. Triple H versus Sting. Probably the biggest letdown of all time. And I never There's another big thing. I can't remember exactly what. Oh yeah, the Brock, Lesnar, and Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins just comes down, cashes in, stomp on both of them. 1, 2, 3. Seth wins. It's such a huge thing. He's so happy that he does it. Another thing, is that 31? Hold on, let me pause the recording a second. No, it was 31. It was 31. I'm not sure what was going on there, but it was 31. I'm not sure what was going on in my head. I just looked up here. Alright, V. Oh, there we go. Alright, yeah, wait, D? How would you put it in D? It deserves an A. It definitely deserves an A. Just the Seth Rollins caution alone. This was the Triple H Taker? Yeah, Triple H Taker. Wait, no. Triple H Taker. Triple H Roman. Shane Taker. The Shane Taker match. Shane busted his abdominal jumping from there. That was the greatest moment in WrestleMania history. Did I? I'm not sure why I did that. That's 31. Thanks for catching out your own mistake. It's not gonna work, but still. Okay, 32. There's not many of these left. Alright, it goes in the B category. For this, the B. No, the C actually. Yeah, the C category. Right, there we go. Being honest, I don't remember much about 33. I don't know about it. So for that, I'm gonna give it a C. I don't remember it. I think it was an AJ Mania, but I don't remember it. It was 17. It couldn't have been an AJ. Nah, it's in the C's. It's in the C. There are a lot of C's. I'm not gonna lie. This was the AJ Mania. 34. That's the AJ Mania. Yeah, that's the AJ Mania. I don't remember 34. In fairness, I don't know much. I don't know much about the modern day ones. They know my thing. I like the olden days ones better. So no fact that I like the olden days one better. But the AJ match was fire. It was definitely fire. Alright, so 35 was the Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda, I think. It wasn't either Ronda or Sasha. It wasn't extreme match. It wasn't an extreme match. But the issue, I didn't like it. I didn't like the Mania. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like it. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I forgot what I was talking about. So for this reason, I'm gonna give it a C. Alright, for 36, the Boneyard match. I'm really tired. Alright, the Boneyard match. That was a good match. I liked it. I could get along with it. I fell asleep for the second night. I was unable to wake up. But yeah, it was a pretty good match, the Boneyard match. I enjoyed it. I did, however, watch the Firefly Funhouse match. Bit weird, bit strange, bit kid-friendly. Liked it, enjoyed it. It was cool to see the different sides of Cena. Pretty cool. I liked that match. The Orton Edge wasn't the best. It was a bit long. But it was a good match. It was a good match. The Sammy Bryan. The reason why I'm remembering all these is because it's only a year ago. But the Sammy Bryan, pretty good. I liked it. I liked it. The haluva kick at the ending, very unexpected. Pretty good. The John Morrison, Kofi Kingston, Jimmy Uso. That was the greatest, and I mean the greatest match that I think I've ever seen, apart from Ricky Steamboat and Macho Man Randy Savage. So this, in lockdown as well, in the middle of like a global lockdown, they managed to do all this. So definitely in the S tier. Alright, thank you guys for watching. 30 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you all if this ever gets uploaded. It better because I've spent so hard on it. But see you all in the next video.